Greetings, ascending masters of the new earth, rising up, waking up from the darkness of a nightmare into the light of paradise, heaven on earth. Today, on this powerful day, 818 coming in, the 88 Lionsgate with the 1 in the middle Dantian, the heart center. We had a powerful day today. Over the last 24 hours, higher intensity codes coming in, this new energy flowing in. Today, as my queen sent me on a mission, I ended up at the beautiful Columbia River on the Washington side, and as I walked down to the beach, connecting with the beauty, the majesty of Mount Hood, the sands on the beach were like billions of little crystals or diamonds shining with the crystalline codes coming from the sun, many activations, and as I recorded a transmission for our Patreon team of the Saint Germain Violet Ray with Mount Hood standing in the background. This is synchronic. If you listen to yesterday's transmission talking about the Kundalini activations and the hood of the serpent rising up over the crown to activate the crowns of the kings and queens of New Lemuria, which is you listening now as your crown is being activated. We activate your crown in this now, of the great dragon families, of the rainbow body nations, of New Earth. So depending on if the audio came out okay, I'll be uploading that transmission from codes of Saint Germain and Lady Portia to our Patreon team in the next few days, so look for that. I didn't have time to edit it today with everything going on, and also on my journey, I connected with two powerful little crystal children, two different locations. One little girl about 16 months old, and the other one at the beach with their parents about 6 months old. Precious little angels of light. Both of them waved, laughing to me, and the one grandmother was laughing, how the little child was giggling when she looked at me, and the other one, they were surprised for some reason when she was waving and smiling, this little angel. So as I walked up to them, they smiled and greeted me. And as I stooped down to connect with this little angel, I told the parents that this is a crystal child that will change the world. And the father said, yes, she's already changing the world. So it's always interesting to see how people respond to the new earth energies and codes. But speak from your heart, and you will see these great changes in this great awakening through every conscious being of light. Connect mind to mind through the eyes, the doorway of the soul, and smile and transmit your joy and bliss and love to everyone you come in contact with. People know it, people experience it, especially the crystal children and our elders. For this great awakening is for every living being in this realm. And we, as the Wayshowers, we guide with the love and the light that shines from within, and the kingdom of God is at hand, the Great Spirit with us now, there is no separation. For I am the way, the truth, and the life, the eternal light, the eternal life of the great mystery. And today being day 99 of anchoring in the new earth fully into this realm, as we're rising up every day we ascend a little more, closer to 5D, which is heaven on earth. And as these frequency raise the resonance, this is activating us to prepare us through the compression breakthrough. And think of the dimensions or the frequencies as layers of an onion, and as we raise in frequency, the breakthrough is breaking through the veil in between the dimensions. Fourth density is like that layer, the veil. As we transition through this, we are being activated in so many different ways, what people call the Ascension symptoms, which are signs and synchronicities that are showing us that our bodies, our mind, our spirit are being prepared for this great shift, or this quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. And as we are awakened to our Christ consciousness, which is love consciousness or cosmic consciousness, we are releasing and letting go all the energies, every pattern, every construct that does not serve us anymore. What we call that, what we do not want, as we focus our mind and awareness of we want for the new earth, what we want to see as paradise, as heaven on earth. the new Eden, the new Jerusalem, the new Lemuria. And today its sunset was another golden rays of light. This gold ray is the Christos ray, the Buddha consciousness ray of light from highest dimension, from the still white magnetic light at the center, the central sun that is the center of every universe, every galaxy. Then it is the center of you, of your vessel, we call 0 point or the singularity. It is a point of infinite density, of infinite life, infinite light. It is the source of the I Am presence. It is the source of our pure awareness, our consciousness, beyond all words, beyond all concepts. All these words that I speak now are fingers pointing to the moon symbolizing enlightenment or awakening, and all it is the realization of your true nature, your Buddha awareness, or what we call the unborn mind of Buddha, which is pure awareness. And on this 99th day, we dedicate and honor this transmission to our divine sky beings we call Tengri. The Tengri are the 99 beings that connect the shaman to source, the most powerful being the thunder beings, which symbolize in the Hindu arts as Vajra, in the Tibetan Dorje. The Dorje is the thunder, the lightning, the most powerful element of nature, the most powerful force in nature, transmitted from the thunder beings, which are with us now to assist us in this final leap, this final transition to new earth, from the old earth to the new, to the golden age. This is the eternal age of eternal bliss consciousness. Now with a quick update from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Intense energies flowing in for the last hour. These you may already be experiencing. Lots of intense energy coming straight into our magnetosphere in this now moment, causing big ascension symptoms for the collective. You may already be feeling these as they roll in. Big head pressure, ears ringing, stomach issue, nausea, digestion issues, back issues, as well as shoulder pain. These are big and coming straight in. Time to do what you do best in the bigger energies. Rest and hydrate, flow with the energies. Imagine them entering through your crown and out your feet. Allow that easy flow to lessen your symptoms. You've got this. From a girl in the universe.com. And the Schumann again was very quiet today. Just some slight codes, the power of 6 hertz. This is the stillness within the storm. The still center, the eye of the hurricane. The eye of the tornado. As the eyes of our spirit open, and we remember all things. Over the last 24 hours, we had 109 earthquakes, M1.5 or greater, 19 energies, 5.3 most powerful in Kermadec Islands. Earlier today in Chile, South America, in the sacred Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama, multiple activations. We had a 3.9, 12 of the Divine Feminine. Argentina in the Andes, 4.6, 101 kilometers depth. We had a 4.6 also in Haiti with the Divine Masculine, the new Atlantis energy flowing in. That's connected to the 1010 portal, which is the first portal to my sacred Condor of Hieros, Gamos. Kermadec, we had multiple activations. This is on the Ring of Fire. Just south of the Tropic of Capricorn, we had a 5.2, and then the most powerful 5.3 of the day, Guam 4.6, Bosnia and Herzegovina 4.6, multiple 10 activations, Aleutian Islands, the Crown of Lemuria 4.2, another activation in Argentina 4.4, Divine 44, 202 kilometers depth. Another 5.3 in Kermadec, one after another. New Zealand 4.8. These are all on the Ring of Fire, the Lemurian energy, Divine Feminine, the Magdalene energies flowing in. Iraq also a 5.3 in the Sacred Portal. Japan 4.6. Iran another 4.4. Indonesia 4.6. The coast of Central America 4.7. Tremonton, Utah 3.5, Peru in the Andes Mountains 4.8, 12, Divine Goddess, Philippines 5.1, another activation in Japan 4.2, Nicaragua, Central America 4.2, Tibet 5.0, 4.8, connected with the Himalayan mountains, which is also connected to the primordial Kundalini, the original coiled serpent rising up through Himalayas, shifting to the divine feminine Kundalini, the divine feminine Christ energy, the feminine fires being activated in everyone's central threefold flame in the heart center. Today coming through was the violet, the pink, and the purple coming together to create the healing rays of transmutation, transfiguration, also activating the divine freedom and divine abundance codes with Saint Germain and Lady Portia, Hieros, Gamos, the Christos, the Magdalene, the Shakti, the Shiva, the eagle fly with the Condor freely, above all things. Okay, my left hand just fell asleep as I was recording this. These are some of these phantom energies flowing in of the higher dimension. We are going to start today with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon at 20 degrees, 57 minutes, Aquarius. The sun at 17 degrees, 33 minutes at Aries. This is the 73 into the 37, the 33 activation. 37 into 73, heaven on earth. The Sabian symbol for the moon at 21 degrees Aquarius. A woman disappointed and disillusioned, courageously facing a seemingly empty life. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 18 degrees Aries. An empty hammock. From astrologyweekly.com. 1, 2, 3, 4 flowing in. And now today from my sacred Condor, she pulled a card. Actually 2 cards today from the deck. Forest of Enchantment Tarot from Lunea Weatherstone. She pulled a card. The first one was 6 of Challenges. Woo! That was a narrow escape. Far too close for comfort. Dwarves don't usually climb trees if they can help it, but this dwarf scaled the ash tree as nimbly as a squirrel when the wolves started chasing her. There's no need for her to plan what to do next, since she can't fight a pack of wolves. She needs to just wait them out. When they have lost interest in her, she can hurry home to a well-earned supper. When you are pursued by slavering wolves, the wisest course is to get out of their reach as quickly as possible. This card suggests that you should consider such a strategic retreat, perhaps an actual retreat away from home or work for a time. Give yourself a respite from strife, rest, recover, and plan your next step. Meaning at a glance, retreat, deliverance from a dangerous situation, waiting for danger to pass, a chance to regroup. A closer look, wolves in the mundane world aren't menacing, but these are old world storybook wolves, notoriously big and bad, and they will eat you up. And since this was another challenge card, my goddess pulled a second card for clarification, and this card is 2 of Visions. Though both women felt compelled to go into the forest that day, they never were able to fully explain it. It was as if each had lost something in the woods, suddenly remembered it, and ran back to claim it. Separately, one from the east and one from the west, they hurried forward as if late for an assignment. Darting into the clearing at the same moment, they beheld each other for the first time, and yet both instantly knew this was why they had been called. For too many years, each had walked a lonely path, each with an empty place at the center of her being. Now they meet at the heart of the forest, their hands entwining, their eyes shining in recognition of the other half of their soul. This card signifies that the beloved is nigh. This may be a romance, a true friend of the heart, or even a spiritual awareness breaking through. Something that has been missing is about to be found. You will know it without doubt when it appears. Meaning at a glance, recognition of a significant other, a new romance, kindred spirits, true friendship, sisterhood, brotherhood. A closer look, red and white roses together symbolize a pure and enduring love. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Pleiadian, the transition to a new world. Everything is transitioning through love frequencies faster than the speed of light. This is a whirlwind transition into a new world. Pay attention to your own consciousness. Tumultuous experiences run parallel to the new world transition into the embodiment of the divine being. Be in the preparation. Hold on to the anchor of your heart as the ship of your consciousness flows through the storm into the grand new horizon of being. Present is the love and perfection already. Be ready now. In this we activate you. From the new divinehumanity.com and from Divine Sister of the Light Sophia Love. It is the one. Not only are you about to witness the miraculous, but you are about to simultaneously experience the miraculous, together as a single organism, individually in your unique fashion. What approaches next is your ascension journey, is a bit of a ride. It is one that you've not taken before, not while in form and not in conjunction with the planetary body on which you rest. There are not adequate descriptions to describe this. You will be inventing them once it is complete. What may be helpful now is to discuss the fear element, fear of the unknown, fear of the new, fear of change. These three elements, unknown, new, and change, do not necessitate fear. They will be more successfully and satisfactorily met with anticipation. The resulting world on which you will find yourself will be one of peace, harmonious interaction, receptivity, and growth. These are attributes to be celebrated, and you will, more than likely, quickly adjust. Just wait until you see your new world. It will help you to navigate this moment with a sense of joy. Imagine a child in the days and weeks before Christmas. Regardless of what is happening at each moment, he or she remains in a good mood because of what is about to happen. Sometimes it is almost too much, and emotions get out of hand. Yet always there remains a knowing that in a matter of days, good things are coming. This will be more than Christmas morning for you. This will be waking up to every aspect of life upgraded. Try to envision a sense of strength physically, purpose mentally, peace spiritually, and bliss emotionally. There is a vibrancy and aliveness and drive that accompanies the frequency shift you are undertaking. Everything will experience a sense of internal direction that is self-driven rather than manipulated from someplace or someone else. It makes sense that your bodies are reacting now as well as the rest of you. As a whole, you are experiencing the shift. It is both gradual and sudden. There is no way to declare the precise 3D moment in which it will occur. This will happen when all of you decide. This will happen in the perfect moment and according to divine timing. What also may help is the knowing that there is not one person or one source that ultimately determines the timing. That source you seek or expect exists within the whole itself. It does not stand outside of the whole, it is the whole. Although you may perceive what you call divine intervention, this too will depend on point of view and will occur in concert with the choice of the whole. All sides work together for this ascension. There is a reality beneath the headlines where all of you are following the same script and knowing the final act. It is that reality which drives your life as played out now. The extreme focus on division, separation, good guys or bad guys is part of the show. There are some excellent and experienced actors for the show. It creates a mesmerizing and convincing performance. What you'll find shocking perhaps will be the lies that you have been told. These include some major and world-changing events. There is no way to prepare for these. Their uncovering will expose the depths of this matrix of control in a way that would not otherwise be believed. What becomes more productive than anything else now is a sense of unity. Oneness is the end result of this shift, as all facets of it only accelerate the process. What happens individually for you all now is a definition of oneness, but personally. There will be situations in your life that bring forth the necessity to see a loved one, or at least a very close one, in a new light. This will occur somehow for each of you. Know that your interactions now, housemates now, situations now, and location now have been specifically chosen for this time. You are meant to be right where you are, with exactly who you are for the coming shift. Meant to be, not because an outside force or source decided it was so, but because you did. You will experience this shift. You have chosen to experience this shift in the most optimal fashion possible. This means that you'll achieve the greatest benefit from it. You chose and were chosen to be here for this. It is an honor and a massive undertaking for you to be. This will yield both intense participation and unequaled joy. Some will call it a reward, and in a sense the word fits. It is an earned result, and you'll know the effort necessary intimately. You know it now. This evolution and ascension are both happening now and before you now. It is not something to wait for, it is something to do. There is a state of mind that will speed up the process, and it includes assistance, unity, awareness, and acceptance. Oneness is inevitable and true. It already exists. What you are actually doing is waking up to that fact. In this sense, even the more spiritually enlightened among you have yet to grasp it in fullness. As has been said before, all of you are in for a surprise. It is called the Great Awakening, with good reason. No one is left behind, and there are truths beneath the fabric of your current reality that assure this is so. In whatever way possible to muster, conjure unity in your days, the broadcasting of that singular frequency will permeate the whole and organically move you closer to the finish line. It will be reached when you all get there together, and not a moment before. You will see, dear human, you will see. That is all. Thank you. From SophiaLove.org. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalie Glasson. From Sacred School of Om Na. Swell of Truth. From Archangel Metatron. My love extends from the very depths of my being. It comes forth like a wave and surge of light, embracing you completely to create a foundation beneath you. My love lifts you up so you may bathe in the sunlight, the light of the Creator. When we speak of the light, we speak of all vibrations and frequencies of the Creator, every single manifestation of the Creator. I, Archangel Metatron, bring forth to you a remembrance of your truth. I invite you to recognize within you and upon the inner planes there is a swell of truth, a wave, a surge of truth that is coming forth from within your being and from your surroundings. I, Archangel Metatron, wish to speak of the swell of truth that flows through my being to you, that flows from your being to all and flows from all beings to you. This swell of truth is divinely timed. It comes forth at this moment because the veils between the earth and the inner planes are thin. This also means that the veils between your truth, your essence, who you really are, and your physical reality are thin. There is a great opportunity to recognize now in this moment and this stage of ascension what the truth is and the presence of truth within your being. Truth is such a general word. It can mean so much, and yet it can be the most personal and intimate connection between yourself and the Creator, even realizing yourself fully as the Creator, as an embodiment and an expression of the Creator. When I say the word truth to you, what do you think of? What does your soul yearn for? Your soul has a yearning for the truth that is already within you, that you already know, and yet simply need to be reminded of. The truth that you yearn for is a message, an energy, a vibration that is destined to come through your being. Not only will it support you, it will support those around you and will add to the complete puzzle that is being completed by all of humanity at this time. You have a puzzle piece of truth to bring forth to add to the puzzle to create a larger picture. It is important for you to realize that your thoughts, your words, even your feelings are important, especially when connected to the divine essence within your being, especially when connected to the yearning of your soul for the truth within you and your expression, embodiment, and experience of truth on the earth. Remember that your truth is your unique puzzle piece. No other being will come forth with the same truth as you. Maybe the message will be the same, however the vibration will be different. Everyone is creating a key that will open the door to the Creator, to the heavens, to the inner planes, to the manifestation of love and peace, and the Creator upon the earth. Of course, as you create this key, merging it with the keys of all other beings to open the door, you are also opening the door within yourself. It is so important now that you understand what your truth is, realizing that it will be different or the same as other people's truth, but it will always be unique. This truth needs to come forth, whether it's a message, vibration, sound, feeling, manifestation, or a creation. It needs to come forth through you to complete your soul at this time of ascension, because your soul is yearning for your truth. Your soul is yearning to move to the next stage of ascension. As you bring forth your truth in everyday life, in every moment of your life, you are changing the consciousness of humanity. When you are born unto the earth, there is a download that anchors into your being that has been created by generations who have existed upon the earth. It is a combination of thoughts, feelings, understanding, and knowingness. The download allows you to begin to adapt to living upon the earth as a baby. It allows you to fast track through your development as a human being for you to achieve what is necessary for your soul. However, the consciousness of humanity that is currently downloading, although it is shifting, holds a great deal of fear, negativity, judgment, and reactions to different things, thoughts, even to objects and to foods. You might call them allergies, an irritation that is downloaded. Each human being uses the download to support themselves. It was designed to support a being as they enter onto the earth. There is a need to transform the consciousness of humanity. In doing so, we transform the download that anchors into babies and that has been anchored into your being, still influencing you now. We transform the general energy, vibration, and frequency of humanity as a collective. It is immensely important as it removes the fogginess, blockages, baggage, especially within the mind, perspectives and thoughts, allowing a clarity to dawn. Thus a clearness, open-mindedness, and a confidence to think from the soul rather than from the ego is created. Confidence to be the truth, to not only be the truth, but to promote the truth of others will emerge. Therefore it is important for your truth to come forth, and is the reason for a surge, a wave of truth to come forth. The beings on the inner planes, the Creator recognizes there is a space like a breath present, a breath that allows a space for the truth to come forth. There is a need for you to recognize this space, this breath, this opening, acknowledging that there is a swell of truth coming forth. How can you recognize this? It is first important to ask yourself, how do you experience the Creator? Do you feel the energy flowing through your being? Do you have sensations? Do you see colors? Do you have words of wisdom? Do you feel healing light? Do you simply have a knowingness and understanding that dawns or inspiration? How you experience the Creator is most probable how you will experience the surge of truth. The more you can recognize, acknowledge, and give space for the surge of truth to come forth, the easier it will be for you to embody, express, and allow it to work with you to create what you wish upon the earth. You have anchored the New Earth Ascension blueprint within your being. You are capable of anything you wish because of this blueprint. It offers to you new opportunities and possibilities. With this surge of truth coming forth, you have a greater alignment with your truth, with the Creator and what you wish to manifest. All that you are required to do is to create space for the truth. I, Archangel Metatron, invite you to achieve this in the coming days. Simply create space, and by space I mean time, maybe even just 1 minute, 5 minutes, or an hour in your day devoted to connecting with and allowing the swell of truth from the Creator to flow through you. Create the space within your surroundings where you may wish to be on your own or with others, but create the space. Let it be a space that you recognize as aligned with you and truthful to who you are. In many ways it is like taking a breath, acknowledging that breath before you continue your breathing cycle. In that breath you open the door, you allow the swell like a wave, like an ocean of truth to flow through you, igniting new things for you. It will also come forth into the reality of the earth, transforming the consciousness of humanity and adding your puzzle piece of truth to the larger, complete, whole picture that is dawning. Please know that I, Archangel Metatron, I am with you. If you need any assistance, please call upon me silently or out loud, and I will come forth to surround you, my energy supporting you. I thank you. I am Archangel Metatron. From omna.org, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. Your future is shining brighter and brighter as we move forward into New Earth. Offerings from the past may attempt to lure you back today. Fears of your New Earth leadership role may need to be overcome. The Most High is with you, offering His wisdom and protection to ensure you continue walking into your new life of freedom. We are receiving full physical manifestations from January 2021 of the flipping of the Divine Feminine Christ into First. The Most High is here with divine intervention to show us the way forward into our new life based on love, not lack. Acknowledgement for saying no to temptation is happening. Your choice to embody and exude the frequencies of unconditional love as the Divine Feminine Christ is rewarded. We are at the end of that cycle, which is now being disposed of. This supports the Holy Ghost, Shekinah, come in with her sword of truth to free the mind and emotions of the ego. She is freeing the minds of the bridegrooms as well from the inception of temptation through what they have been visually ingesting. They are being escorted away from these entities into the future timeline of a stable, healthy life, family, and union. Luke 1:35, and the angel answered, and said unto her, The Holy Ghost shall come upon thee, and the power of the Highest shall overshadow thee. Therefore also the holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of God. Your efforts have brought this freedom and restoration home. It's taken a lot of time and energy to free you both, and your union from entrapment of the Piscean age. Your role in old Earth is being eradicated so you can fully merge into the same harmony and tone with new Earth, your destined timeline. This is a lot of change in the collective harmony and tones, requiring patience while everything restores back into perfect balance. All praises to the Most High in Jesus Christo's name. Amen. From Caroline Kundalini Twin Flames. And from the Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA by Richard Rudd. Gene Key 51, April 5th through April 9th, 2021. Agitation, Initiative, Awakening. The gift of initiative arises out of the shadow of agitation and is constantly moving towards the siddhi of awakening. This says something very profound about awakening, namely that it cannot be imitated. You can try and imitate Buddha, thousands have, but not one has ever succeeded. We each have to find our own way to awakening, and that means striking out alone. Everything about this path is about going it alone at the beginning. That's why it takes courage. Ironically, once you have stepped off the ledge, that is when the support shows up. If it's a spiritual leap, then it's a spiritual support. If it's a material leap, then it's a material support. The point is that initiative always involves a leap. So go on, as the poet Rumi said, gamble yourself away from the Pearl Sequence course. And from the Yi Ching hexagram 51, the arousing, thunder and lightning erupt suddenly. The dragon awakens, igniting the spiritual transmission through fast-changing energy. Awakening arrives as a surprise. Initiative ignites creative independence. Agitation is anxiety begging to move. Awakening realization. The superior man maintains his correctness in every situation to secure the appointment of heaven. Awakening is really a series of softenings. Our awareness becomes more one-pointed, but our heart and mind become softer and more open. Whenever we're confronted with harshness, the unexpected noise, turbulence, the thunder of life, instead of tensing up, we can relax and open, soften, and become milder. Mildness is an essential quality needed to allow spiritual initiation. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways, from GeneKeys.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Astro Mama, Astro Update, the grace and surrender of the waning supermoon. I have been receiving lots of messages from you all this past week. I wanted to write a quick Astro Update and hope this helps. Most people are reporting heightened emotions, vivid dreams, and feelings of uneasiness, strange ringing in the ears, and bouts of sadness and depression. I have felt this way too. To be honest, I have felt rather over the whole social media ruckus. If I have been more quiet than usual, I apologize, but I have needed some introspection time. I never create when I feel pressured or because I have to do it. My creations come from the heart, and lately I too have needed more rest and downtime. We are now in the mid-cycle of the recent supermoon in Libra's waning period. I've noticed that this waning moon phase is much more extreme due to the intensity and power of the recent supermoon. Waning moon phases are about release, surrender, and letting go. I always find that right before the new moon in Aries, the energies tend to be a lot more potent, and this letting go and shedding of emotions a lot more pronounced. We are on the heels of massive shifts in consciousness, as the upcoming new moon in Aries is the beginning of the astrological new year, and a fresh start is on the horizon. If you are feeling lost, unsettled, or just plain tired, then my advice is to lovingly allow yourself to feel and to not resist. A shedding of old patterns, beliefs, and behaviors is common. If you want to spend more time alone or in longer periods of solitude, this is perfectly okay. Allow, flow, give yourself grace, hug and embrace yourself. As we head into the new moon in Aries, the universe is asking that we not rush. There is no magic in rushing and forcing. There is brilliance in gentleness and within honoring our own journey of becoming. You might need more rest. You might need a day off. You might just need to chill. Wherever you are, own it and embrace the lesson. You are not alone. You are exactly where you need to be. No more, no less. Allow the chrysalis of your transformation the time it needs. How are you feeling? Have you felt any of the mentioned symptoms? Sending each of you lots of love and healing light from astromama.com. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology, Venus in Aries, sextile Mars in Gemini. Yesterday's focus on relationships continues as the lovers of the zodiac harmoniously align. If there have been problems, the aspect today suggests activating a peace plan to get things back on track. This is the perfect time to initiate new connections, romantic or otherwise, and be open to social invitations. Express your warmth and delight without reservation to make new friends. Some may find that a missed opportunity from last July reappears. Allow yourself time to indulge in what appeals to you. Wear what makes you feel inspired. Creativity and confidence are naturally attractive. Invite pleasure into your life by pursuing your passions. Consider what makes you happy. Think about what thrills you. Create more of what you want by making active choices. Have the courage to love. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times. Kin 113. Red Solar Skywalker. Solar is the name for the number 9, and its keywords are intention, pulse, and realize. The 9th day of the Red Serpent wave spell is potentially one of the most powerful days of the Tzolk'in. In any wave spell, the 9th day boosts the energy sky high. Combine that with a portal day and you have an explosive situation. How you handle that depends on how much you can summon up your intention. Utilize this energy rather than be overwhelmed by it. Today is Red Skywalker, and its keywords are space, wakefulness, and explore. Oh, how Skywalker likes to explore, naturally curious and brave. Join him on an adventure today and open your mind. Combined with today's number, the result is intention to explore or realize wakefulness. The guide today is the red moon, which represents purification, flow, and universal water. When red moon guides, our day is important to surrender. Don't try to take control of anything, just go with it. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Red Solar Skywalker, Kin 113, 6 April 2021, Pulsing Awakening. 6/4/2021 equals 645 equals 69 equal 15 equals 6. 6 Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Family. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 5 Freedom, Change, Transformation, Liberation. 9 Endings, Destiny, Mission, Service, Humanity, Grace. Kin 113 equal 5 Freedom, Liberation. A brilliant code today. Totally expansive and transformative, a huge awakening portal. Day 8 out of 10 Galactic Activation portal days. We are coming to the end of the tunnel. Take a breath, 3 days to go, nearly out. Day 9 in the Red Serpent wave spell of survival instinct, Kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. Today we are realizing the pulse of the life force flowing through us, as a current rising through our Kundalini awakening. Now that our survival fears have been cleared, our Kundalini is free to flow. This allows us to explore the expansive realms of the cosmos, multidimensional, non-linear ripples of awakening consciousness throughout the universe. Tone of creation, solar, tone 9, operates in the spiritual realm, action realizing, power pulses, essence intention. The 9th day is the one that gives the last push prior to manifestation. The solar phase is where we wake up to the fact that our will affects the reality we experience. So we begin pulsing, extending our intent into realization. Today we are pulsing this energy through our Kundalini channel, our expanded Antakarana, the tube of light that flows from the great central sun source through our physical vessel into the central crystal core of Nova Gaia. We can flow with this current today, connecting to all that is. Today's question is, how can I pulse the life force through my vessel to realize total expansion, awakening to universal flow, divine blessings for your unbounded expansion throughout the cosmos. And Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 113, Red, Solar Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I pulse in order to explore. Realizing wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of universal water. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on another powerful day of activations, transformations, transmutations, let us know, beloved beings of light, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take a moment and thank everyone that's supporting my work in this channel through pledges on Patreon and donations. If you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure. I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Sarela Ocharan, for your donation today. You can also make a donation through PayPal or GoFundMe. The links are all on eaglelovecondor.com. So thank you for all of your support. We rely on your pledges and donations for our daily living expenses and to be able to keep bringing these daily transmissions to the world. So we thank you all and for your kind contributions. I'd like to also thank everyone that is supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, healing bracelets, and other works of art on lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to end today's transmissions with another powerful activation and codes from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, April 6, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSC-SDE. Attention, Solaris and Solaris. New synchronized solar waves sent to Terran plane. Support and immediate assimilation. 80%, 72H. Appropriate allegations in progress. Aloikaik. Inappropriate finalizations. Divine artistic expanded. Plus revelator movements. 11. Praj Sust 11, 31%, non-regressive. P1, Sint 11 Terrans, 84%. Hermetic synchronizations initiated, 55%, non-regressive. Hermetic reverberations in progress, 55%, non-regressive. Transfers to Calthart are approved, first wave, 81%, non-regressive. Siriusan accuracy increases. Samples of extra lives are evidenced. Crystalline reinforcements keep coming. 5D mergers continue to increase. Crystalline transmitters align in PVSE. Arcturans collect specified projectors. Updates in progress. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 potentiating forces of divine technologies from disclosurenews.it. So thank you for joining us today and for shining your light brightly into the night. Keep walking your sacred path with heart. And always remember, I am the resurrection and the life. I am the way, the truth, and the light. I am that I am. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and have the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.